Welcome to the 1994 Midland Walwyn inaugural World Doubles Squash Championships, supported by Templeton Funds and hosted by the Toronto Cricket, Skating and Curling Club.
Oh, great. How'd you do? Oh, excellent. Okay.
Different one anyway.
Afterwards, you want to swing. Oh, very good.
Just so with it. Do you know what squash went wrong? Or is that upstairs?
Oh, that's upstairs. You'll find it if you go straight.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's it. They're losing 2 girls at a time.
Sorry.
Hello. This is Rob Ward. Did you ask me to?
It's a first-round match between New Yorkers Halligan and Conway against Dave Stevenson and Ward Meek from the Cricket Club, who's in green. Torontonians Stevenson and Meek have played Halligan and Conway before this season and went 5 with them in New York. And this result was similar. Here we have Englishmen Woodward and Clare in the dark blue shirts playing against, in the light blue shirts, from Buffalo on the left wall, Peter DeRose, and on the right wall from Ontario, Peter Mall. DeRose and Mall are playing the first tournament together, but are experienced doubles players, and this match has been an exciting one up to this point. A lot of tactics used in this match, basically keeping the Englishmen back and waiting for the opportunity to shoot. Despite a beautiful volley, there is time left for a commemorative photo shoot.
Hardball squash started in the United States in the early 1900s in the state of Massachusetts. The organization was predated the forming of the SRA, and that was in the late 20s. And the first international squash match was Canada versus USA, which is called the Lapham Cup matches, and that predated Scotland versus England. Doubles in Canada was at a certain level for a long time, and in the last 10 years, it has really expanded quite a bit. Yeah. And I would say in Canada, there's at the most 40 to 45 courts. They've made it a requisite in the last about 4 years that eye guards are mandatory for safety reasons, of course. As you know, the ball flies around pretty fast. It's faster than the softball or the international ball, and the rackets get moving quickly. So it's certainly a safety precaution based on people getting hit and having eye problems. They're now the same as a softball racket, basically the same weight. The ball's almost the same, whereas about 15 years ago, they used to have a much bigger racket and a much heavier ball. The different ball was much heavier, so the change from international ball to doubles in the last 10 years has been much easier than it used to be. It used to be a dramatic change, so the international players took a much longer time to adapt to the game. Hardball doubles is booming, and I think it's going to get a little more so, because the international game, we found out over here, people like it, it's fun, but after a while it gets quite rigorous unless you're training all the time. And the change now is so much easier from doubles to singles, and the fun of doubles is paramount compared to softball singles. It's a lot of laughs out there, and so I think the game is really pushing on. Whereas hardball singles is dying out because they're playing international singles now. So the people that played hardball singles are all going to doubles. So it's grew up now. I think they're holding the last Canadian Hardball Championships, which is their 75th anniversary next year, and that's going to be the last official hardball Canadian Championships. This is the first official World's Doubles Championship. They had an unofficial one in 1983, which was held at this club, but somebody just called it that for the sake of the name of the tournament. But this is the first one that had the world sanction. Yeah. I was in Australia a year last January, and I ran into a few transplanted Torontonians out there, and they were just dying for somebody to put up a doubles court. And what they needed is some guy to altruistically put up a court, and once they play it, they'll love it, and I'm sure that the game would blossom tremendously. It can be very rigorous, very tough, but also social, too. I mean, they play mixed doubles, they play everything, all different age groups. And, so it fits in well with a total squash picture. And it keeps people playing at a late age, which is good for the game. And these guys support the game, and so these guys... there's a couple of guys in the tournaments in their 80s. Well, they need money. They look for and these guys keep them in the game, and they put up and they help the game, support the game. Back here, I was the pro here in 1959 to 1971, and I had the kids on these singles courts when they're 8, 9 years old, and while they were waiting, we used to put them in the doubles courts. So they grew up playing doubles at a very, very early age, and they pick it up right away. They just love it. I mean, it's because it's a fun game. It's a real fun game. So there's a lot of good junior, but they don't have many. They only have 1 or 2 official junior tournaments, which I think is going to change. Yeah.
I think that was up to 6 o'clock.
Step on my blue suede shoe. You can come to my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do, but I'm all honey lay up without you. Don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Hey.
The weekend cuisine was excellent. Plate of noodles, vegetables, but Here we have a veteran ladies match. On the left wall, in white, Catherine Fournier, a cricket club member, and her partner Jane Mitchell, against, in purple, on the left wall, Ann Smith, president of Squash Canada, and her partner Sandy Penny. In the Open Pro Division, number 3 seeds Ned Edwards and Jeremy Freyberg dispatch Bostonians Greg Zaff and Doug Lifford. Charlie Kahn from St. Louis serves to Cricket Club pro Pat Richardson. Charlie's playing with his brother Aziz, and Pat's playing with his partner Brendan Clark, who's from Montreal. Charlie and Aziz Khan go down in this match, despite their legendary father's presence in the crowd.
I was leaving the house and it was coming on.
Girls, are you? Good health and cheers. Cheers, everybody. You warming up my blood. BBC. Hip hip hooray.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great pleasure to be here tonight, and on behalf of the World Squash Federation, I would like to welcome all players and guests to the inaugural World Squash Doubles Championships.
Good girl.
third seeds, Ned Edwards and Jeremy Freyberg, are taking on the #1 team in the world, Kenton Jernigan and Jamie Bentley.
So I'd have 9-6 Bentley choice.
And with this point, Ned Edwards and Jeremy Freyberg go down love 2 and are in deep trouble. In fact, the #1 team in the world, Kenton Jernigan and Jamie Bentley, dispatch Edwards and Freyberg 3-zip and move on to the finals.
Sorry.
Sideways, but then it's still not get for us straight.
In the Consolation final of the Men's Open, Waterloo students Bruce Marison and Tyler Millard take on the team of David Stevenson and Ward Meek, who are in the blue shirts. Stevenson and Meek show their prowess and win the Consolation final 3 games to love.
welcome Ken Jernigan and Jamie Bentley.
As long as it's not repeated. Well, you got it. Play a lot. 4-3, weight left. Play a lot.
Team of Scott Dolmage and Gary Waite, the number 2 team in the world, are in white, and they're facing the number 1 team in the world in red, Kenton Jernigan on the left wall and Jamie Bentley on the right wall. Dolmage and Waite have been good all year. They're number 2 in the world, and they can snatch the number 1 ranking from Jernigan and Bentley if they can win this match. Not only a world championship, but it also determines the doubles team of the year.
Play a left. 3-7. Bentley Troy.
Dolmage and Waite, despite a tremendous 4-game effort, press Jernigan and Bentley, but yet come up a little short. And the new world champions are Jernigan and Bentley.
Here he is. Here he is.
The second place in the world goes to Steve Darmond and Gary Wade. The first world doubles champions are Jamie Bentley and Kenton Jernigan.